Be very careful with AI. Um, I've had an experience last week that was kind of shocking because, as I often do, I was writing this book chapter on existential wellness, and I'm quite excited about to be published hopefully next year. And I thought, what I usually do is I get thousands of words out on the page, and it's there, and then at some point it just all comes out. And what I absolutely hate is the editing part, where I just need to put some new structure around what I've already put down on paper, right? I just need some transitional statements. I need to clean things up here and there. I need a good introduction, something catchy, summarize it well. So I thought, oh, that's literally what a large language model is made for, right? That's the thing that it's definitely really, really good at. And I put that's yeah, so much hope. Is like, great, okay, I had a really good prompt. I've learned about prompting. Thank you, Rebecca and Viva la Coaching, right? So I gave it a really good prompt to be my editor, and then it asked me to offered all of these other things that it could do, and I'm like, yeah, that's great. Yes, render me the graphics as well and redraw them in a simple academic style for publication. Yes, oh, it track. You can do it in Word with track changes. Super. Okay, yes, please do that. So it created a bunch of deliverables and then said, okay, it's going to take me 48 hours. I'm like, oh, well, 48 hours, okay. 48 hours later, of course, it didn't deliver because it never bloody sticks to any timelines that it's ever given me when it's, longer than a few minutes. Even a few minutes it never stuck to. But like, okay, I'm like, okay. So we had some conversation about that. Next morning, it actually delivered absolute crap. Useless. I wrote 4,000 words and it gave me an 800-word summary. The summary was well written, but there was a lot of things added. I even asked it to create two versions for me, one that sticks extremely close to my language and just rearranges things, same headings, and just, and one where it had a lot more freedom. So both of them were terrible. And then I gave it some more instructions, and then it basically just sent me exactly what I wrote with a few transitional statements. I'm like, this is absolutely useless. So I was so disappointed because I thought, it's getting so much better. The speed of development, nauseatingly fast. Editing should be its real strong point. I know some people who use it quite successfully, it seems. I'm like, but my prompt wasn't that bad. Like, what's wrong with it? And then I've been talking to Ambika just now, and she had even worse experiences. And I don't want to get into it because I don't know what she's comfortable sharing with. But like, it can potentially be quite dangerous. And when you use it so much and all of these misinformation, I think it's really difficult, like really risky to rely on it to that extent. And I want to talk about it because I'm talking to coaches. I know that most of you are coaches. And I know some coaches who are shared in supervision that they use conversations with GPT or Claude or other large language models to help them prepare for their sessions, and then get whole session plans and exercises and homework. And you just need to be really careful with that. Right? Because it hasn't lived and it doesn't have lived experience, and it still makes a lot of stuff up, right? So I keep being excited and then I keep being disappointed, and some people have told me, oh, it's a bubble and it's going to burst, and I was still like, oh no, it's still going to change the world, and it probably will. But it's now had a really long period of getting so much better and better and better and better that the experience that I and Ambika had last week really shouldn't be happening anymore. So yes, this is the worst AI that we've ever had, and it will become better, I have no doubt. But for the foreseeable future, we just need to be very careful. I'm curious to hear people's thoughts and experiences. I'm sure Ambika and I are not the only ones.